Well, this is my review on the Cloverleaf treatment. It's been about 9 days now since I originally put it into the water, and it's killed all the blanket weed that I had. The water is becoming a lot more clearer. You can actually now see just about all the way to the bottom. Probably not so well in this light, to be honest with you, but yeah, it's killed it quite well. It does leave like a sort of dusty type material at the bottom of the pond, but to be honest with you, I think really the filters will probably get rid of that over a bit of time. It has killed everything. It seems to have done the trick quite well. So you can see the dust there in the waterfall a little bit. I mean, it looks like algae, it actually isn't. So there is an ever so slight foam issue on the pond, but in all fairness, it doesn't ever really get much worse than that. I would imagine another week or so and it's probably completely gone. Yeah, I have been told though that there is something called pink crystals that it's orchard fisheries cells, and that doesn't make the water go milky like Cloverleaf does. Now I think I may actually try that next time, but it will be interesting to see how long this actually lasts for in the water before it starts to come back. But overall, I'm quite pleasantly impressed. At least I don't have to hoover out a couple of kilo of blanket weed every 3 weeks or so. But yeah, not bad at all. So if you do suffer from blanket weed in your pond, I would definitely look into Cloverleaf. It hasn't killed any of my plants. My fish are perfectly fine. In fact, they're all just starting to come around here now. It didn't bother them whatsoever. I couldn't see them for 3 days, to be honest with you. Even 2 inches down, I couldn't see anything. I was actually putting some corn in to the pond. They've not taken off the surface yet, to be honest with you. Some sinking pellets that I've got that I use for fishing, I've been throwing in. They're eating those. The plant life, I mean, I've only got one lily in the pond at the minute, but seems perfectly okay. The plants that are actually in the water itself, as you can see here, perfectly fine. Even one sprouting up where I've not even planted anything. So, but yeah, it seems good. It does seem good. It's a shame you can't really see the fish in this light. The sun's just reflecting on the water there. But, I've only got 5 koi in there. There's the kawaku, the grey one that's coming into shot. I think that's an Israeli carp. I call them mongrel carp, but as I was typing it out to a friend, it came up as Mongo, so it's now got the name Mongo. Some of them are quite pretty, to be honest with you. But, yeah. But as for the Cloverleaf, it's worked really well. I've got no blanket weed in my filters anymore. In fact, we'll have a bit of a nosy round to the filters now. Probably set the sensor off actually in the process. No, got away with it for once. But the filters are completely clean. As you can see down there, I don't know if you can see actually in this light, it's quite terrible. It does leave a dust everywhere, but like I say, you just let that fill up over a few weeks or so and then just drop your filters and it'll get rid of it that way. But I mean, that after about a day would have been absolutely chocker full, and the one that's in this other filter with a K1 in, it would just be, oh, it's just horrible stuff to deal with. It's not nice, it's like green snot. But yeah, absolutely perfect. So I will be putting more K1 in to my filters soon. This one's had about 200 litres so far of the normal K1. This one's K1 Micro. This has had 100 litres, but I'm estimating it's probably going to cost about £500 to fill this with K1 Micro. I may just use normal K1 because it's just so expensive. So yeah, so far looking good. Anyway, hope that helps you out. I would recommend Cloverleaf.